swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first will take care of Reyes, and that's how we get things started.
Kind of hurried the throw here when he didn't need to, but the first baseman saves the air. That was a nice play.
Angel Pagan will stand in for the first time here.
Now batting, Angel Pagan.
On the ground towards second. Throws over to Canerco for out number 2.
Well, it would appear he's brought his good stuff to the mound as he sets down the first couple of guys here in the game.
David Wright will get his first opportunity now.
The batter, David Wright.
And that misses, ball 1.
And if he's confident in that cutter, he'll go up the ladder on him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. And it looks like they're not going to give in to the big fella here. 3-0 now to Wright.
This is a very good hitter up here, so he might get the green light on 3-0.
And the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
And I'll tell you, these are the kind of pitches he's going to need to keep locating if he's going to be successful.
2 out, nobody on. Fastball in there, 3-2.
And they'd love to get through this first inning 1-2-3. There's no doubt about that.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. Now we'll look at the starting lineup for the White Sox as shown on your screen. Again, brought to us by State Farm. Juan Pierre leads things off in left field. Gordon Beckham will bat second and play second. Alex Rios will bat third and play center. Paul Canerco is in the cleanup spot at first base. Adam Dunn is in the 5th spot at DH today. Following him, former Stanford star Carlos Quinton out in right. Alexi Ramirez, the shortstop, batting number 7. Ramon Castro will be behind the plate and hit 8th. Brent Morrell is in the 9th spot. He will play 3rd. And this lineup will have its work cut out for it as they'll square off against a 2-time Cy Young Award winner, left-hander Johan Santana. And a look at the Mets alignment behind him, led by a 2-time Gold Glove Award winner David Wright at third base and a 3-time winner Carlos Beltran in center field. Juan Pierre will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Now batting, Juan Pierre.
Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2.
Only 2 pitches, but he looks pretty sharp to start the ball game.
Out in front as he yanks this down the line at first. And don't quite know what was going on there, but he's into first base safely.
Well, leadoff man on to start the bottom of the first, and now we'll see if they want to make something happen early and send him in motion here.
Gordon Beckham steps in now.
Now batting, Gordon Beckham.
And he takes ball one.
And you know that Pierre's itching to go down there at first.
Over at first is Pierre with nobody out. And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now.
And keep in mind, there's speed on the bases here.
And this is lined right back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Pretty disciplined at bat there. They set up a way, and you see he's diving at that outside corner, but winds up getting good wood on it.
Alex Rios will dig in here.
Now batting, Alex Rios.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one.
Boy, and even when that thing misses, that's a good pitch.
Here's the 1-0. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike one.
He got away with that pitch, Matt, but his veteran know-how was nowhere to be seen there.
Runner goes for third. Pitch inside the throw. And Pierre is called out at third. Caught stealing 2-5.
Boy, talk about running yourself out of an inning. That guy's in scoring position with nobody out, but he foolishly tried to take third.
There goes the runner. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Check by Santana, now the pitch. Grounded, foul. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. And this one gets away, and it ought to be scored a passed ball. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Yeah, this really hurt because the chance for a double play here would have really been key.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that misses ball four, so it's first and second now with only one away.
Yeah, that won't be lost on his teammates. That was a great at-bat.
So two men are on with one man out, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Paul Konerko.
Now batting, Paul Konerko.
Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1.
This is a guy that won't back down from a challenge. He'll come right at you up in the zone.
1-1 home to Canerco. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Number 29 has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2. Adam Dunn will be the batter.
Now batting, Adam Dunn.
And that misses for ball 1. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
This pitcher knows after all these years he got away with one there.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. And this is going to be just foul down the line as that had double written all over it. Good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now with no score. Carlos Beltran leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Now batting, Carlos Beltran.
First pitch on the way. Ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Here it comes. Swing and a bullet to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Well, take a look. It seemed to me he was expecting something off speed, but you see how well he adjusts to the fastball there.
Jason Bay will step in now.
Now batting, Jason Bay.
PV set. Now the pitch. Low for ball 1.
And after a very economical first, let's see if he mixes things up a bit.
Swing and a ground ball towards the hole, and that's by him into right field for a base hit.
Well, there's something to be said for being a good bad ball hitter. That one was out of the zone, but he got a base hit anyway.
Ike Davis will get his first cuts here.
Now batting, Ike Davis.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. First and second here with nobody out. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
And this works in the outer half of the plate in, but it runs a bit too much.
And that misses as well, 3-0. Daniel Murphy is on deck. Now a swing and a hard hit ball back through the box. What a flip for one. On to Canerco, a double play.
Well, this is certainly worth a second look. Check out how this double play got started. That's picture perfect right there.
Daniel Murphy will get his first shot at it here.
Now batting, Daniel Murphy.
Has a look, now the pitch. Spins and pulls this one down the line at first. Base hit.
Base hit and RBI. That was a good job of hitting, and they strike first here in inning number 2. It's 1-0.
Josh Tolley will stand in.
Now batting, Josh Tolley.
And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Comes set, now the pitch. Swing and a high chopper. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Thought off the crack of the bat they were going to be able to get him at first, but he's picking him up and putting him down and gets himself an infield hit.
Luis Castillo will be the batter.
Now batting, Luis Castillo.
Here's a ground ball to first. Over to the bag now is Canerco as he takes care of it himself for the third out. So 1 run on 4 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of the second. The Mets are out on top, 1-0. Carlos Quentin will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Now batting, Carlos Quentin.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, you hate to start an inning out that way if you're on the mound, but this one just got away from him.
Alexi Ramirez digs in at the plate.
Now batting, Alexi Ramirez.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
And you don't want hitters to fall into that comfort zone up there, so a good idea to run the fastball in that time.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. A runner at first with no outs here. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And he lays off again, ball 3. Ramon Castro waits on deck. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Yeah, Matt, he made him throw a lot of pitches. That was a great at-bat.
Ramon Castro steps in now.
Now batting, Ramon Castro.
Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. And he'll save a throw and get the force at third himself. Throw across to first won't be in time, so he's aboard on the fielder's choice. Brent Morrell will get his first opportunity now.
Now batting, Brent Morrell.
And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. In the dirt here.
And I'm very surprised, Matt, that they decided to stay where they were. You've got to be bouncing out there.
And there's ball 3. Top of the order to follow here. Three-0 is on the way. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Not a real good sign here. Already his third walk of the ball game this early? It shows me he may not have his A game out there right now.
So it's bases loaded, 1 away, and the team's catalyst Juan Pierre's coming up.
Now batting, Juan Pierre.
Grounded to third. This could be 2. 1 there. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Matt, just when it looked like we might have some late-inning heroics in store for us, they get the double play that gets them out of here with a W.
Guys, you can't win if you can't score, so Dave, probably not much debate as to who will receive our top player of the game honors in this one.
Yeah, Matt, there's no debate.